Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to an in-depth briefing on tomorrow's likely extremely dangerous tornado outbreak and derecho. So, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk of severe weather across northeast Texas, the southeastern corner of Oklahoma, central southwestern Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana in the red tomorrow, including Shreveport, Louisiana, and bordering on Dallas, Texas. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather now extending down into central Texas, including Waco and Lufkin, Texas, as well as Alexandria, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, and Little Rock, Arkansas in the orange, a slight risk in the yellow, and a marginal risk in the dark green tomorrow. And looking at tomorrow's tornado threat, we have a very dangerous 15% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location across northeast Texas, the southeastern corner of Oklahoma, central southwest Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana in the red, including Shreveport, Louisiana. We have a 10% tornado risk in the yellow, including Greenville, Mississippi, Little Rock, Arkansas, Dallas, and Waco, Texas, a 5% tornado risk in the brown, and a 2% tornado risk in the green. And in the hatched area, we have the potential to see several EF2 or stronger tornadoes tomorrow, a 10% chance within 25 miles of a location. So if you live in this yellow, red, and hatched area tomorrow, make sure you have a way of getting notified for tornado warnings, because we could be looking at several strong tornadoes tomorrow in this red and yellow area. And equally as dangerous is going to be the damaging wind threat tomorrow, where the Storm Prediction Center has issued a 45% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of a location across northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, south central Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. And this includes Shreveport, Louisiana as well. We have a 30% chance surrounding that in the red for areas like Dallas, Waco, Lufkin, Alexandria, Greenville, Little Rock, and Jackson, Mississippi. A 15% risk in the yellow and a 5% risk in the brown. And we got a large hatched area signifying that these wind gusts are likely going to be over 75 miles per hour in some locations tomorrow. 10% chance within 25 miles of a location in the hatched area. So make sure you are preparing now for a derecho if you live in areas like Waco, Dallas, Shreveport, Lufkin, Alexandria, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, and Little Rock, Arkansas. And we have a very large hail threat tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is going to be an all modes severe weather outbreak. We got a 30% chance, quarter-sized hail or larger within 25 miles of a location across northeast Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, northwest Louisiana in the red, a 15% chance in the yellow, 5% chance in the brown, and a large hatched area exists for the hail as well, signifying that we're likely going to be seeing several storms producing hailstones of 2-inch in diameter, hen egg size or larger within 25 miles of a location, a 10% chance. So if you live in Waco, Dallas, northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, including Shreveport, prepare for some very large hail tomorrow as well. Now we're going to be timing out these storms. Looking at the H-triple-R model, this is going to be 3 a.m. Thursday morning. We could be seeing an initial round of storms across southwest Texas, west of San Antonio, by 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, and these are going to move into the Austin area around 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, could be producing some hail and damaging winds across the San Antonio and Austin, Texas area by 5 a.m. Thursday morning. And these storms are going to weaken a little bit as they go into northeast Texas, but watch as we go into the noon hour. We could start to see supercells, a rogue supercell develop, or we could see a rogue supercell develop somewhere in the warm sector Thursday afternoon around noon to 1 o'clock. And this is what could be a big giant tornado producer. They're going to be these rogue supercells. And an HRRR model is showing a long-lasting, a long-track supercell tomorrow afternoon. These will be the ones that are going to produce these strong to violent tornadoes. And then as we go into Thursday around 4 o'clock Central Standard Time in the afternoon, this is when the main event's going to begin. We're going to be seeing several storms firing up across north central Texas. And then as we go into 5 o'clock, storms are going to explode into southeastern Oklahoma, north central Texas. A line's going to develop across west central and northwest Texas. And we could be seeing supercells ahead of this line as well. These are going to be the big tornado producers if we get them tomorrow. And then as we go into 7 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow night, we're going to be seeing a very strong squall line, Derecho likely, producing 60 to 80 mile an hour winds from the Texas Hill Country through west of Dallas-Fort Worth into southeast Oklahoma by 7 p.m. tomorrow. And we're still seeing possibly some rogue supercells across Arkansas tomorrow evening. As we go into 8 o'clock, very strong squall line pushing up from Austin through Waco through Dallas to southeastern Oklahoma. And going into 9 and 10, very strong squall line pushing across northeast Texas. And then we're seeing a whole lot of storms in Arkansas. Some of these could be supercells producing tornadoes. Going into around midnight, very intense line pushing through northwestern Louisiana, western Arkansas, and then as we go into around 1, 2 a.m., storms pushing through Little Rock into just north of Memphis. And then as we go into around 5 a.m., storms will push into the Memphis area, possibly a tornado potential here as well, seeing some supercells in the model. And then going into 7 a.m., storms will push across Tennessee into 10 a.m. And then we're going to stop here as we're going to talk about Friday's threat tomorrow. And Friday's threat is looking pretty concerning across Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama. Now we're going to show you, looking at a different model, the significant tornado parameter as well as soundings to give you an idea of just how volatile the atmosphere is for this severe weather event. So starting Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, we're going to have not a high tornado parameter yet, but watch as we go into the evening, going across north central Texas, we're going to be seeing significant tornado parameters between 4 and 6 central Louisiana, south central Arkansas. And then as we go into 10 p.m., very high significant tornado parameters are going to occur across north central Louisiana, south central Arkansas, northeast Texas. And then as we go into midnight, this is where I'm getting really worried. We are seeing significant tornado parameters maxing out across south central Arkansas between 8 and 10. So I'm going to be showing you a couple soundings just to see what a significant tornado parameter of 10. I saw an 11 right here. Let's do the 10.9. So significant tornado parameter of 10.9. We're going to load up 3 of these from different locations to get an idea. So the one we're taking right now is in southwest Arkansas. And then we're going to take one across southeastern Arkansas. And then we're going to take one across near Shreveport, Louisiana. And this is going to be between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. Tomorrow night. Now, looking at this first sounding, this is the one across southeastern Arkansas. We have an enormous hodograph, very curved. We got the PDS tornado signature, and we got surface to 1 kilometer storm relative helicity of 584 with service to 6-kilometer wind shear of 77 knots. These parameters are off the charts across southeastern Arkansas, and I am very concerned about the ceiling of this event, as we could be seeing an extremely dangerous tornado outbreak if we get the supercells to form ahead of the main line. Looking at another sounding, this is the one across southwestern Arkansas. The same thing, a ginormous hodograph, very curved, with a PDS tornado signature, 619 storm relative helicity, once again off the charts. Service to 1 kilometer shears at 50 knots. Service to 3 kilometers at 59. Service to 6 is at 74. So just giving you an idea of just how volatile the atmosphere is. This is for Shreveport, Louisiana. We see pretty much the same thing with the hodograph, very large and curved, PDS tornado signature, and then we got 517 storm relative helicity, 43 knots of service to 1 kilometer shear, 47 knots of service to 3 kilometer shear, 71 knots of service to 6-kilometer wind shear. So make sure you're preparing now for a dangerous tornado outbreak in Derecho if you live across central northeast Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, central southern Arkansas, west central Mississippi, central northwestern Louisiana. I can't overstate this enough. This event has the potential to be very destructive. So please have a way of being notified for tornado warnings. I highly recommend you have your NOAA Weather Radios turned on tomorrow and your cell phones to get alerts from the National Weather Service. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.